buffet, you're gonna want to order the high dollar items. They're gonna want to get you with bread. That's how they get you, you know? Go fill up on a $5 pizza like Rob. Okay? You can go get that at Totino's, at Smith's, okay? You come here, you go high dollar seafood. Now, is it gonna make you sick? It might make you sick. But I'm gonna eat 8 to 9 plates tonight, and we're gonna get our money's worth.
Whoa! Got that on video, right? 8 to 9 plates. Dude ain't doing more than 5.
Corey knows how to get after me. Now I have to do it. And I'm gonna give
I'll tell you right now, those are gonna be bitch plates if
By
we
the
get
way,
past 5. Bitch plates. If they're past 5, they ain't anything on them. They might as well be empty.
it's real like horseradish. It's like the.
Well, that's a lot of horseradish.
Yeah, I put a little too much on it there. Opened up the sinuses.
I'm not sure if you noticed. We're already getting to the excuses. Almost to the end of plate 1. Excuses are lining up.
I'm not gonna eat too many of those. You know what I'm saying? They got the fried part. They're trying to get me, but they look delicious. I was just telling Jerry here. He comes over to the table and goes, "You gonna eat that pasta?" What is this, Olive Garden? Plate number 5. This time we're going crab. So I'm gonna drink a little bit of Coke. See, what you do with the Coke is, when you're drinking Coke, this is a buffet tutorial, okay?
Carbonation helps settle it.
Carbonation, but also just the acidity of Coke itself. I think you can take paint off a car, so it kind of gets that digestion started early, right? I don't drink a lot of Coke, but I'll tell you what, at the buffet, I do.
Probably like 6 plates.
Yeah, not even that.
I don't feel very good.
Yeah,
I feel like I learned a lot. And I'm ready to take it into the next round.
I know you're both my students. This is the race for the championship. Whoever wins, literally, is the champion. I know you guys are both nervous. You look ridiculous. You're not even smiling. Everything is on the line, so anything goes. And I want you to be happy. If one or the other guy takes each other out, it's fine because it's for a number 1 plate. You know how many number 1 plates I have? 0. So both of you are already doing way better than I ever have, okay? I'm proud of both of you guys. Give it everything you got, and I don't want to see a clean race. Touch gloves. Touch gloves.
It makes me wonder if there could be something more. We were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover what we haven't yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and let my love in. When we were 15. When we were 15, I remember car rides, small fights, conversations all night. I never saw you as anything more than a friend, but now
Turns out I'm actually kind of smart. Some days that end in Y.
Some days.
Not as smart as you, not as amazing as you, can't ride a dirt bike like you. I mean, I can't hold a camera like you. You know what? Let's change this. How about I interview you, because you're all about this show and there's so much about you. Let me have the camera.
I don't like this part.
All right.
I already want the camera off of me.
The camera. How
Right.
much money do you make?
Right.
And how many legit minutes a day do you make?
Right. Well, I would say
Money, minutes.
money-wise, it's a large sum. Okay, it's a large sum for sure. I make a lot of money.
How many commas, how many decimals?
Well, there's a couple commas. Okay, so I you know, I want to drive a Range Rover. Okay, I want to make fast stacks. That's what I'm about. Now, on the other side of things, how many minutes am I working? Right now, this interview is already going way too long, and I feel like I'm doing too much work here, right? Especially for something that's most likely not going to be in the video, and it's not up to me. It's all up to Rob.
Hey.
This isn't going to make it in.
I know where your allegiance is. Of course. You're like,
Yeah, Ryder LeBlanc.
Ryder. My allegiance is right there. It's Ryder. There it is. Smile, wave to the camera.
Ryder's looking pretty fast too. He went triple.
He always triple,
He went triple, and he's always triple. Always.
Matrix.
In the Matrix?
Almost every
Hey, you know why? Nobody knows the new nickname for Ryder. He's a buttery little biscuit.
All right.
I'm just buttering my way through nice and smooth.
You should get the butt patch for that.
Just a buttery little biscuit.
All right, so let's go. What do you say? Ryder 1, Colton 2. That's a
the
pretty
plan.
sweet end of the season.
That'd be good. The race tonight's for second.
I like that. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Hey, you know what? I just want to let you know that it has been a privilege to be on camera working with both of you two all year. And like I said, Thanksgiving's next week, and my heart is full of thankfulness right now just looking at you two pretty faces. Boom. Boom. Peace.
Confidence is the main thing. Like
Yeah.
in all types of racing in any sport, if you're confident, you're going to go in there with a better mindset than anyone else. So you can kind of do what you want, and that's the main thing. Coming here, like tonight, I feel good. I feel confident. Hopefully, we can take the championship. If we don't, we don't. Like we've fought for it. We've tried our hard.
If I get the championship, great. But if I don't, I don't, and you're happy about the way that you've ridden it. I mean, obviously there's pressure on you. You want to do the best that you can do. You want to win the championship.
Yeah.
But is that something that, you know, is in your mind right now? Like, oh God, you're nervous about the championship, or is that the approach? Are you just being like, you know, I'm gonna do the best that I can do, and
Well, I know coming here, I haven't raced all year. I've done everything I can to get back to being fit to race.
Yeah.
And then I've done everything I can do out here to be the best I can be to win the championship. We're fighting for the championship, which is the main thing. So I'm super stoked to be 1 point in. Winner takes all.
so everybody always wants us to do an interview with Trystan, and we're just kind of waiting on him, and hopefully she'll. I think Tristan's like the dude who's. I mean, he is. I've known Trystan for a while. He's the most. I do what I want, and I focus on what I want to focus on. And if an interview is something that he doesn't feel like focusing on, he will not be shown.
What I'd love to do is go out there and ride like I know how to ride, which is loose and free and without care in the world. And I'd like everybody else in the arena to recognize that and recognize that skill and go, holy crap. When Colton's like, when there's nothing on the line and nothing matters anymore, I don't know, like I haven't seen anyone ride that good in a long time. I try not to worry about the other guys and I just focus on what I'm doing. And you know, last weekend Jonny and Hake were riding super fast. I whole shotted that final moto and I was like, I honestly, Colton kind of got by me. I don't remember where, but I already knew I was out of it for the night and still doing my best. And Jonny was right behind me. I held him off from 2 attacks and then I literally just chucked up a bit. I was like, you obviously are going faster than me and you have been all day, so this is yours. So, I mean, maybe because I'm, you know, maybe if I know if I don't have it that night, I'm not going to over push it and crash. And I feel like a lot of guys have had really good speed this year, but kind of are their own worst enemies sometimes.
To be honest, like when we finished in Boise, I was like, dude, I don't know if I can actually race next week. I mean, in 2 weeks, you know, that was 2 weeks back. So I went to see, you know, Dr. G back in California, and we've been working, you know, really hard, you know, to get that back sorted, like up to a point that I can be, you know, feeling somehow okay on the motorcycle. So I rode trials the first week, and then we done a full day on the EnduroCross track this week, on Wednesday. Right. And I was like, I'm a bit stiff, but I think I can make it happen. And so, you know, it's been a little bit rough, you know, but the mindset, we're gonna send it, man.
Inside rut, and I don't think I've been using my brakes. I just hit it. I hit a pivot in there. Did a pivot turn into the berm.
Pivot turn.
Yeah, Supercross guys would not be proud, but it worked.
Bro, unreal.
And I mean, obviously with the rocks, you need some sort of run at it, and I just took away the line he had. I mean, anyone would have done the same thing, and wasn't even, you know, stole line. He had nowhere to go.
Yeah. I mean, I love that you guys, you know, high-fived after too.
I mean, he think he knew it was a mean battle there.
He probably would have done the same.
Yeah. Maybe he would have hit me a little harder.
I mean, after Moto 1, I didn't have much pressure, and then I started riding like a badass, honestly. I wasn't caring about anything, you know? So that was cool.
when you're in the lead, does your mindset change? I mean, listen, I've led a couple races in my day, not very many.
Here we go.
And they're local races. And what I do is I start to count my money about one.
I wasn't even thinking about money yet.
I start counting, and then I usually get no money.
Yeah, I think the problem was I wasn't breathing.
Yeah.
Rode tight, and then Trystan obviously was pushing super hard, and Jonny was right there, and I was like, this is going to be interesting, and I was kind of hoping they would take each other out, so I was like, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, looking back, I shouldn't have I checked up for Jonny a little bit. Probably shouldn't have, just to make things more interesting for the championship. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I still rode, solid. I clicked off solid laps, but man, the track really deteriorated, and it was hard to hit my lines like that first moto.
So this goes back to that mindset. It was one of those things where the first moto didn't go great, but it took pressure off of you, and you're just like, I'm just going to go. I have nothing to lose. And it showed when you were riding in second and third motos. And you were in it, and it was like, oh, Trystan's noticeably just better than everybody else.
I mean, I don't think I rode any spectacular. Like,
you rode really, like,
I
it was
rode
just like, oh, this guy is
consistent.
not yet consistent. He's not wavering at all.
Yeah. Which is kind of the story of my whole year, honestly. You could say that
absolutely.
On any given night, I was never really the fastest guy, but I was always just there, I'd say.
Yeah. So there's been some bad luck this season, I mean, with the one mechanical, that was a rough one. That definitely,
gave me a 9.
Points, big time.
Give me a 9.
Yeah, no
so
good.
So this year would have been a lot different without that.
Right? But the truth is everybody has had a little bit of that. The first moto tonight was rough. And you and Jonny were like,
the first lap, I honestly didn't think it was gonna be like that. And I'm pretty sure he made the first move, and then I wasn't gonna be like, just okay. So I made the next move, and then he made the next move, and then I made the next move, and I didn't think it was gonna happen like that because I'm pretty easygoing and he's pretty easygoing, but it happened, and I think we hit the second moto too, and maybe we definitely hit the third moto. The second moto, he jumped that thing, and I took him on the inside. And then the third moto, I tripled the matrix beside him. So there was some contact. I think the fans definitely got a friggin' show of all shows tonight.
I'm just so happy because it was like a difficult. Obviously, I missed the full year, not really rode so much. So yeah, it's just amazing and so happy.
Dude, congratulations, man! Going into Super Enduro. I mean, we've got some confidence coming in. Is that you feel like that's going to play in?
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to come in off, like 7 races kind of thing, because usually we come in off a race that was a year ago.
And
so
last year you came in with almost no preparation.
Yeah, exactly.
And you were still in it last
year. Because you can practice as much as you want, but when it's actually time to race, it's different, and there's other riders on the track. So yeah, honestly, it's amazing. I can't believe it.
It's so awesome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. You're more than welcome.
For, doing the interviews.
Yeah, I love seeing you boys. You make me so happy.
That's awesome. Dude, thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're so excited to see you.
I'll be back. I'll have to come back now.
And let's back it up with another.
Definitely, I'll be back for sure.